This is the Horse Radio Network.
This is episode 1007 of Horse Tip Daily. A different horse tip, a different equine topic, a different equestrian expert every day. Horse Tip Daily brings the world of equine knowledge to you, one day at a time. Greetings, horse people. Coach Jen here, and thanks for tuning in to Horse Tip Daily. Today's expert is endurance rider Karen Chatton. Karen has logged in over 32,000 endurance miles since 1995, and these days she is also co-hosting the Horses in the Morning Endurance Day, the second Tuesday of each month. Today's tip, she talks about how to ice your phone, or even your back pocket. And we'll get right to our tip after this important message from EZSignsOnline.com.
Easy Signs Online is the official sign company of the Horse Radio Network. This week's product highlight are their personalized nameplates. Perfect for horse stalls, tack rooms, lockers, bedroom doors, dog kennels, or whatever you can think of. Choose from hundreds of online graphics to further customize the nameplates from EZSignsOnline.com. Made from 1/2 inch thick solid PVC signboard, these colorful and unique one-sided nameplates are 3.5 inches by 16 inches and are designed for durability, long-term indoor or outdoor use. They are only $39.95 each, and remember, free shipping on most orders over $100. Visit them at EZSignsOnline.com. Endurance tip of the month. And this one, we talked about this one a long time ago here on the show, but we haven't brought it up lately, and I have not done it in my phone, so I probably should while you're talking about it.
Right. And this is kind of important for anybody that, rides horses or goes on trips with their horses. First thing is we should always let somebody know when we're going, where we're going, when we're expected back. That's the first rule. Then what I'm going to talk about today is ICE, which is an abbreviation for in case of emergency. Because a lot of us, I think, don't really prepare or think about what's going to happen if I do go out riding on my horse and I don't come back, or if something happens and I get hurt while I'm out there. And so the best way to do that, so that if you're carrying your phone with you, which most of us do, is add ICE contacts into our phone directory. So what you do is, and there are also many apps you can get for iPhone or Androids that make it a little bit easier, and so that these contacts can be accessed even if you have a password on your phone. But you add a dash and then the letters ICE, because that's kind of standard for emergency personnel to know that that stands for in case of emergency. And so you add the dash, put in ICE in all caps, and then the name of the person.
Is the dash so it shows up at the top of the list? Is that
so
before
it
A?
shows up at the so it appears at the top of the list, and you can do that and add a name, or I put like my dad and then his name, or husband and his name, so that anybody looking at it on my phone list would see right away those are the first couple of people to contact in the case of an emergency. And that can be really important because, if you're not able to answer, emergency personnel can, look at your phone, look at the contacts, and they might be able to call and get permission to treat you, find out if you have allergies or any other health issues going on. So, that's kind of an important thing.
I'm doing it right now on my phone because I had not done that. So I'm doing it right now. I'm adding it. Good. And Jennifer, do you want to be my emergency contact, or should I put somebody else?
Another thing
she didn't answer. Did you notice, Karen? She did not answer that. Did you notice that I didn't get an answer?
No. She'll be like, "Well, call 911. Call me."
Yeah, that's what he called me for. What am I going to do about it?
I know. I know.
This is good for anybody, whether you ride or not.
It is.
We talked about before, how pilots file a flight plan. We talked about filing a ride plan. In other words, you actually write down, especially if you're doing the kind of riding that you guys do, you kind of just give a little, you put down on a note where you're going to be riding that day so that if they have to, and you have so many options. A lot of people don't have a lot of options. So although Jennifer here in our neighborhood, we have 17 miles of trails, I wouldn't know where she was, and some of them are back in there where nobody goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right.
So that, yeah.
And I have metal engraved ID tags on my horse's bridles and saddle that have names and phone numbers and all that. But it's also a good idea to take like an index card or a Rolodex kind of card and write down your information and your emergency contacts and carry that with you either in your wallet or in your saddle pack, so that you've also got that in addition to your phone, just in case, maybe you lose your phone too. Who knows what could happen? They have ice stickers that you can order if you go to icesticker.com, or make one yourself using any kind of just a peel-off sticker and a marker, and put that on the back of your phone and write ICE on it.
Huh. I didn't know that. That's cool. And you said there's a lot of apps, and I was just looking. You're right. There is a lot of apps. I have an Android, and I just put in ICE, and it brought up a bunch of different stuff.
Right, and the apps are kind of cool. They have them where they have one-touch text messaging that you can immediately send a text message out to however many people that you want in your emergency contacts to let them know, you're in distress and you need help.
Well, there you have it. And you can listen to Karen on Horses in the Morning Endurance Day every month on the second Tuesday at horsesinthemorning.com. And you can also find her blog at enduranceRideStuff.com. And don't forget to support our sponsors here on Horse Tip Daily, because they make these podcasts possible. Today's podcast has been brought to you through the generous support of EZSignsOnline.com and listeners like you. The Horse Radio Network and the Horse Radio Network hosts are not responsible for statements of guests or their opinions. Use your own judgment when listening to the tips provided by the experts on Horse Tip Daily.